Hey everyone, it is Audrey and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a little sit down video and I'm going to be answering all of your questions about FSU and college in general. I go to FSU, so this video is geared more towards FSU, but they're just like general college questions. So if you're going to FSU, then there will be some specific questions about FSU and there will be some just like broad questions about college. I thought it'd be fun to make this video because I know a lot of my content is about college and FSU, and a lot of you watching are coming to college next year and are like trying to figure out where you're going, just wanting to get prepared. So I hope this video can help you guys. So someone asks pros and cons of FSU. So I would say pros is that the dorms are nice, it's a really pretty campus, and there's always something to do. There's always like parties and stuff if you're interested in that. The Greek life is really good. There's like so many things that I never even thought of that you can do here. They always have like fun events on campus, free food, so they're really good about that. The one downside I would say is that it is like a smaller town, so there's not like a bunch of stuff to do here other than just like the college town. But once you're here, you kind of like find little things and it just takes time to find things to do. I got a lot of questions about how do you balance social and academic life, and it's definitely something to get used to. You're in a new situation, so obviously it's going to take some time, and once you're here you have full independence. You can do whatever you want, and there's a lot of like going out and partying, and there's also school, but it all just comes down to you and your morals and what you prioritize. I think I do a pretty good job of it because school is important to me and I don't go out every single day. I know for some people it's hard, but if you like have a schedule and you prioritize it and you know how to say no to people like inviting you out if you're busy or stressed or whatever, then you'll be fine. For me, just like waking up early and going to the library or going to a coffee shop, getting out of my dorm so I can like stay focused and do school is important for me. And then I do have time to hang out with my friends or go out or whatever during the nighttime. Would you say college has helped you come out of your shell more? I would say definitely. I was like pretty reserved and shy in high school. I didn't like go out of my comfort zone that much. And once you're in college, you're like introduced to so many new people, introduced to so many new things, having new experiences, so you're kind of like forced out of your comfort zone and out of your shell. And I've definitely become a lot more confident in my personality and just like in who I am, and it's so easy to meet people here that like you'll find your people if you try. Some people asked, will I feel left out or not included if I don't go through recruitment or rush as a freshman? I would say no, but if you're considering going through recruitment, then do it. I was the type of person where I was like unsure. I was like, is this for me? I don't know. I don't really know if I want to do it. And then I went through recruitment and I fell in love with it. So like if there's even any part of you who's like, oh, maybe I would like being in a sorority or a frat or whatever, like then I would say to go through recruitment and try it out, because there's no harm in trying something. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I know a lot of people who aren't in sororities and they still found friends. The dorms are usually super social. So if you don't want to rush, I would say definitely live in a dorm, because the dorm, like everyone is freshmen, everyone's trying to meet people, it's super social, so I would definitely recommend that. Someone said FSU stereotypes that are actually true. I would definitely say it is a party school. Coming in as a summer, I'd never been to a club before, I've never like been wasted or anything like that, and just coming to a school where like girls want to go out every single night, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, drinking, doing drugs, you know, it's a lot. But you don't have to do it all the time. Even though FSU is a party school, like it is very academic too, you know, the library is always full. It's not like the classes you just slack off in and they're easy, you know what I mean? Like, how is it like being away from family for the first time, and how is it adjusting just like being alone? I would say it's definitely like hard, even if you're excited to go to college, which I was ready for a change. I was ready to go to college. It's still hard, obviously. You're put in a completely new situation, and even if everything's going right for you, like I found my friends, I'm in a sorority that I love, I have friends in my sorority, I have a boyfriend, like on the outside it looks like everything's perfect. Like you can still feel really lonely at college. I feel like I've adjusted pretty well. I'm pretty independent already. I wasn't someone who like depended like so much on my family. I would say like just keep staying here and keep like putting the effort in and you'll feel comfortable. You can't just like run away from college and like run home, because then you won't make friends and it won't ever feel like home to you. Someone said tips on dorming, roommates, picking the right person, etc. So I would say don't live with one of your friends from home or like someone from high school, just because that can lead to a lot of conflict. You don't want to ruin a friendship, because there's one thing I've learned, and being friends with someone and getting along is definitely different than living with someone. Like, I can be friends with a lot of people, but I wouldn't like living with them, you know? So you don't want to ruin like a good friendship just because you guys clash when you live together. And also just like living with someone new, it like helps you learn about new people, find new friends, puts you like out of your comfort zone and stuff like that. Finding the right one, a lot of times there's like Facebook or Instagram pages, like for me there's like FSU class of 2025 and you can join it. But yeah, you can join it, make a post, and just like find people, and that's how I found my roommates. The most important thing is to find someone with similar living styles as you and like similar personality. If you can like meet up or FaceTime or something, I think that's the best way, because text you just can't really tell. How is sorority life? Should I join? So I'm just going to talk about this a little, even though I already talked about like if you should rush or whatever. I personally, like I said earlier, I went through recruitment not really knowing anything about sororities, nothing about their status, whatever, not really knowing if I wanted to do it. But once I went through recruitment, I fell in love with Alpha Phi. That was like the house that I just loved the whole time through, so I really wanted to like do it. And obviously there's been times like at the beginning where I was like, oh, I don't know if this is for me, oh, this is uncomfortable, whatever. But if you go to the events, put yourself out there, sit with random people at lunch and dinner, you're like bound to meet friends. There's people who I know who don't go to things and they don't have friends, but like you didn't put yourself out there, so what were you expecting, you know? I really like mine because it gets you out of your dorm. There's a place you can eat every single day and talk to people. There's events that are fun. There's like sisterhood retreats. So it just like gives you something different to do at college instead of like going out and going to class and studying, you know? And it's just like really nice to meet people. Even if once you join a sorority and you feel like, oh, is this not the place for me? I would say give it a semester or a year to meet your people. Obviously, it's like 300 girls in a chapter. You're not going to click with everyone, you know, it's going to take time to find people, so give it time and see if you like it. But I really like mine. I think it's so fun and I'm glad I did it. Favorite part of living on campus away from home. So for the living on campus part, I love just being so close to like my friends, my classes, and just like walking on campus every day since it's so pretty. Like I love just walking on campus and like getting outside. And my favorite part about living away from home is just like the independence, you know, doing what I want whenever I want, hanging out with my friends, and just like having a new lifestyle and place, you know. I was like ready to go somewhere else other than my hometown. I've lived there for my whole life in the same house, so like I've never moved. So I was just ready for a change, honestly. Do you feel like you made the right choice going to FSU? I do personally. I was like between a lot of colleges, but I wanted to go here because it was different, and like my sister, she goes to UF, so that was kind of the safe option for me. But I've already like gone to all the restaurants, seen the campus a million times, just visiting my sister, and I wanted something like completely new. And I feel like it helped me push myself out of my comfort zone even more, so I didn't have like my sister to rely on or just like follow her path completely. This is kind of a basic question, but someone says, what are you majoring in? And I'm a marketing major. Someone says, are your classes hard or are you used to it from high school? So I did IB in high school. It's kind of like dual enrollment, AP, just like an advanced program. And I did a lot of like studying, essay tests. Like I was in like a hard high school path, I guess, and I think in some ways it did prepare me. Like I had my study habits down, I knew how to like prioritize my time and like stay organized. But the one thing that I was unprepared for is how weighted tests are in college, because I could take a test in high school and get a D on it, and there was a bunch of assignments and whatever that would help my grade. But in college, if you get even like a C or a B on tests, it's really hard to get your grade up. So tests are just a lot more important in college, and there's only like 3 or 4 of them per semester. So like if there's a test, you really have to study for it and do good on it. So that was the only thing I was unprepared for. I kind of like screwed myself over a little bit my first semester, just because like I got some B's and C's on tests and I didn't really realize how bad it would affect my grade. Some people are asking about dorm buildings for FSU. I would say all of them are pretty good except Sally and McCollum. Those are both like older and like really far from the center of campus, but the ones that I would recommend are Dorman, Divinity, Azalea, Magnolia, Wildwood, and Landis. I'm not gonna say where I live just because of safety reasons, but all of them are really new, and online, if you look, they have like pictures and stuff, and you can see like when the building was built. So maybe pick one of the newer ones. How is game day? Game days are so fun. Now that I'm like in spring semester and football season is over, I'm missing it so much. But everyone goes crazy for game days. Everyone's like getting ready, starting the day off super early to go to frats. Any girl can go to a frat. I know some schools like you have to be in a sorority to go to a frat, but for like tailgates, but here like anyone can go if you're a girl. And obviously like only the frat brothers are allowed into the frat. But I think they're so fun. Like it's crazy. Literally, if there's a 12 o'clock game, people will start tailgating at like 8 in the morning. So it's definitely like intense, you know, but it's so fun. You just like get to go in, get free drinks, party with your friends, and then go to the game. At FSU, you get all free tickets for everything, basketball, football, baseball, everything, which is super nice. You just have to like sign up to get them. So basically on game day, people go to the frats a lot. Or if you live in an apartment, like a lot of them have jumbotrons at the pool, so you can just like chill by the pool and watch the game. Or there's this place called Potts that a lot of people go to. It's like a club bar thing, but it's like they have this big outdoor area with a big jumbotron, so you can like party but also watch the game at the same time. So yeah, those are all the questions that I'm gonna answer about college. If you guys have any more, leave them in the description box. If you're nervous about college, just put yourself out there and you will meet your friends, you'll meet your people. It's such a fun time and such a fun way to like change your life if you want to just become a new person, you know, do new things, meet new people. And yeah, I think like 99% of people love college, so don't be nervous. Everyone here is so welcoming in my opinion. Like over the summer when we all first got here, everyone was like talking down the hall, and like if you put yourself out there, you'll meet people. So yeah, don't be nervous. But yeah, I love FSU and I love college. So yeah, I hope this video could help any upcoming freshmen. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!